right, Jasmine Boo, let me know. I'm gonna turn this down. Oh, I gotta actually take my meds. Yo, I have to the most blunt deck I have. Do you want to do? You could either do the handwritten or. Oh, do you want to do Damn, I haven't done these in a freaking long time. These are not handwritten, but they're still messages. The hidden truth. You want to do the hidden truth? The hidden truth is pretty like blunt, I feel. The hidden truth. All right. I actually found this deck the other day. It must have fallen on the side of my bed and I never noticed. And I don't even know how long ago that was because I don't have anything like under or around my bed. So, but the other day my remote to my fan fell back here and I was like, oh shit, look at this deck. Like, where has this deck been at? Like, I didn't even remember I had it. All right, let's see. The hidden truth from H.T. Jasmine. What do you want to say? Yeah, I actually pulled some cards for myself the other day because I was like, let me just see, like, what's going on. Yo, it told a story. I was like, okay. What do you want to say? Oh, I had the deck upside down. I know I messed everything up. Finding out the truth crushed me. I feel like this, for whatever reason, I'm getting like, I don't know if someone in the past that he was serious with, like, did some grimy stuff to him. But that's what that felt like. The timing just wasn't right for us. Yeah, I feel like maybe when you guys met and like started like dealing with each other, he was still like emotionally stuck. And I don't feel like it was like he was stuck in love with somebody, but like the hurt. And you know, that kind of trickled down into your relationship. I left when I saw you with someone. So, yeah, I feel like there's could have been in the past where he's seen you post certain things where he was like, all right, she's dealing with something or someone, I'm out. I will wait for you to, I will wait for a sign from you. But to me, like whenever I see signs, I feel like it's energetically. So just keep doing what you're doing. You came closer than anyone. Yeah. I feel like, and look, the finding out the truth crushed me. Like, I feel like for whatever reason, this reminded me of like when this guy told me about that girl, like thinking she still had feelings for her ex and like going back to, like, I guess she went back to him or whatever. And is like, then you, like, I feel like it's past hurt where you came, it was just wrong timing is what it feels like. Yeah, you gotta affirm through the negative thoughts. That's how they disappear. I feel like if there's a negative thought that comes up, like you could just stop and be like, all right, this is, yeah, that happened in the past, but that we're no longer there. Like, thank you, bye. We need to let each other go. So I feel like this was with the timing wasn't right. I feel you leaving me behind. Oh my God, look. Yo, they're like, this deck is a good deck because it's telling a story. Like, so I left when I saw you with someone and I feel you leaving me behind. So energetically, he could have felt like when you were dealing with other people, um, yeah, I can't stop thinking about you. See, remember I just freaking said, like, when I read like a sign, like that a person's looking for a sign, I feel like it's energetically, it's like thoughts. It's not like go out here and like start doing some shit. It's literally like change the dynamic within. I want to be more than friends. I know I was a distraction from your pain. So maybe he felt too like you had some healing to do. Because even right here with the timing wasn't right, we need to let each other go. And that, like, you both may have been dealing with like past trauma from relationships that just kind of rained on your connection. I wish I could take back my words. So I feel like disconnecting from you in the past, it's like almost like he blames himself for, like, if you did, if, let's say you were to move on, like he would blame himself for it. I look for you everywhere. I'm just giving you a few extra. Look, that's the sign. So he could also be trying to see if he feels you. Like it's just a lot that's like could be overwhelming his thoughts, but that's not bad. That's a good thing. Seeing signs of you everywhere, like even like could be even seeing like trying to I don't know, like looking for people that look similar to you, like just to give him comfort, not to deal with them, but just like, oh, I saw someone that reminded me of her. Like that's what I'm getting. I regret lying to you. So yeah, I feel like it's coming with that. Like I don't think he was as clear about like what he was going on internally when you guys first met. It's time for me to heal now. So I feel like you both have been doing some healing. I hope that you can forgive me one day and you speak to me through music. Look, that was coming in right under here. So I feel like with signs, it could be like through music, like his thoughts, dreaming of you, seeing people that look similar to you. Could be like your scent, someone wearing their hair like you. Um, I lost myself for a little while. We will be together again. And I bury myself in work to forget you. Yeah, so I feel like, and like my life is not as together as it seems. Um, I'm so attracted to you. I love you unconditionally. Girl, so many things remind me of you. Was I not just saying this? Like, it's just, I feel like with him, it's like coming in at like a lot of different things. True, wait. He's in a small town. Oh, so then there could be a lot of little things. Because even me, like, I feel like I still remember certain things, certain details. I was just telling IG and Just like the other day, I smelled his scent and I was like, oh my God, like, and it was literally in the part of my hair, like after our date, like my hair on my left side, right? Yeah, this is my right side, my left side. It completely smelled like him until I washed it. And I was like, yo, it was my hair that I kept smelling my hair. I don't even smell my sister's hair. I'm like, is it you? And I'm like, no, I could smell his scent on my hair. Like it was the wildest thing. So yeah, that's, oh wait, there was more. We used to talk through music. Yeah. You're welcome. Yeah, it was like crazy. I was like, oh my God. And it's just it's a scent that you never forget. Like, you know what's crazy though? The other day, I literally thought to myself, like, damn, I don't even. I was like, do I remember his scent? Like, I literally said that because it's like it was like his scent plus the cologne he was wearing, and I was like, do I remember his scent? And boom, then I was like, does he still follow certain people? And boom, they started showing up in my 3D, and I'm like, okay, I'm very like intertwined. I need to stop playing. So wait, I forgot. No, we did talk about. So what happened? Like, were her readings confusing? You know, our girl. You know what's so crazy that that day I saw as soon as she went live, and you know I have like a skip still pending, and but usually if I question if I should get a reading, I just don't do it anymore because I usually leave even more confused. Not just with her, with anybody. And yo, like 3 or 4 times I went in there, and I think you saw me go in there a few times, and then I was like, eventually I was just like, nah, I don't want one. Like no clarity. What am I looking for right now? Oh, my AirPods. I'm like, what am I? I got up to look for something. What is it? What is it? Hey, Jess. Okay, I get what you're saying, Jasmine. Yeah, I was just saying this to somebody that I did a private with earlier. Like we were doing a private, and like I've been doing privates for her for like over like, oh my god, probably like 2 years now, and everything always comes out to fruition, thank God. But she's also a manifester too, and she's also into law of assumption, and we were like talking. She's a reader too, and she was just saying like something she like doesn't really grasp is like when people are in like connections with someone, but they're in communication and they're still questioning every single thing that that person is doing, and she's like, yo, I just don't understand that or whatever. And I was like, yeah, I think I've been in that same position too. Like, man, listen, if there was like like, and this is why I had to like stop, remind myself like I'm getting readings because I'm still looking for validation, um or you know, just comfort. There's nothing wrong with that, but I can't claim one thing and do the other. Just me personally. Like whoever wants to do that, cool. But yeah, if there was like like communicate, like physical communication, I wouldn't be like, questioning shit. Like I'll be, if I have to question something, like I'm gonna just go to that person, you know. But we were talking about that, and like, you know, this is how people get confused. Like people, this is how people fuck up their relationships sometimes because you're, I don't know, the communication thing is a big thing for me, and not, you'd be surprised how many women do not communicate. We talk about how men don't communicate. There's a lot of women that won't communicate directly with their partner. Like I remember when a friend was going through issues with her. At the time, he was her boyfriend. He wasn't even her husband. And she was coming to me to complain about certain things. And eventually I was like, girl, did you talk to him? Like, please go talk to your partner. Why aren't you connected? Okay. My bad, y'all. Yeah, you see? And you clouded your judgment, you know? So I'm like, bruh, if you in communication with your person, go communicate with them. Like, I'll never forget that. Yeah, my best friend, like, she had hit me up, and I'm like, it was just like a lot of like things that she didn't like that was going on. And I eventually I was like, have you talked to him? Because it was just so much shit. No. And I'm like, well, how is he supposed to know? Like, this is even before I did tarot. This is like 20, I want to say 2014. Like, if you don't go communicate with your person, like, what's the point of being with someone if you can't communicate with them? You two, what? Long distance. Well, yeah, readings um are definitely reflecting your dominant thoughts. Like your dominant, not your dominant thoughts, your dominant state. So, and that's exactly why when things starts to show, that's why I made that video where I said this is how you use tarot to like help you either way. If it's not showing, if it's showing up like, you know, like hot and cold behavior from your person, them still not wanting to show up, blah, 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 then you use that as ammo to keep going. I mean, either one, you keep going until you get your results. But if it may just, if it's not reflecting like what you're wanting, then you have to redirect. There's something you need to like redirect, right? Now, if it's reflecting what you're, you know, wanting, you just keep going. And I think that's why, like, even for me, like, even though I have like had my little bumps and bruises like recently with it, I feel like for the most part, things have like always continued to shift in a positive way because I've kept going. Like, and that's just what it is. So yeah, readings are like mostly your dominant like state. And also, like I said, like some people will read off of like what they already know. Yeah. Yeah, the old story might still be a little strong. Um, um, it's one of my friends just recently when she said something along the lines like he will be thinking like, why the fuck we not together? Like, what the fuck was I doing? Like, why was I even mad? Like, and I was like, oh, that goes back to like revision when I revised and I stopped thinking about the old story. I haven't really thought about the oyster. It kind of came up yesterday. I was like, no, we've been not there. So, like, we've been over that. Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's hard. I'm not going to say it's easy. But, like, the more you persist on what you're wanting, the more that dissolves. Jess, what are you doing? Yo, it's been quiet during the day lately. I did my SEO just before I came live, yeah. Like yesterday, I had a little moment. I was chilling for the past few days, and I had a little moment. And I'm like, what the fuck is causing me to, like, doubt things sometimes? I had to sit with that. Um, you were, oh my God, why? Um, and I had to ask myself, why? Where does the doubt come from? It comes from lurking. So what am I gonna do? Am I gonna keep lurking? So I had to tell myself, like, you're gonna keep lurking when you know that this causes you to feel a certain way. It's like, it's almost like if you tell a kid don't touch that iron because it's hot. Once they get burnt, they don't go touch it again. It's gonna be rare. Like, I didn't touch a glue gun for years because I got burnt with a glue gun when I was younger playing around. And so that's how I looked at it. I was like, are you gonna keep doing this thing that makes you feel like this, like that burns your fucking soul? No. So stop fucking doing it. Mm. And what they say? I don't know why people act like they can't put certain information. Remember that one that I went back and forth with? It's like, do you not understand that sometimes it's just helpful to make sure you're tapping into the correct energy? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Oh my God. So she went back and made another order. So, oh my God. So remember I told you, I think in one of your readings, about people getting orders from you and then coming back in or something like that? Or did you? I feel like I said this before, not that long ago. Yeah. When you put them in, are they hot rollers or like the soft ones? Yeah, if they're not like hot rollers, I would definitely keep them on for a while, like an hour. Well, depends the kind of look you're going for. Hi, Gypsy. How are you? Um, what is your YouTube channel gonna be on, Jasmine? Oh, nice, Jasmine. Somebody comment on my last post. But I don't even know who it is. I must have them blocked. mm. Mm. Mm-hmm. Yo, I'm listening to this girl, and she's talking about like a bunch of stuff, right? And she's saying like, that saying like you seek and you'll receive, right? So it's like applying that to, like, remember we talk about this too a lot, just applying that to manifestation. If you go looking for certain shit, like, you're gonna find it because you're literally creating that already. So it's like it's like everything applies the same way. Like, why are you looking for shit that, and a lot of times too, it's like you're just creating, you don't even really know what the fuck is really going on. And now you just created a story that doesn't benefit you. Now you're in anxiety. This is why lurking is not good, y'all. Even me, I've been stubborn myself, where I've been like, I could do all of, I could do this, I could do that, and my your manifestation is gonna come regardless. But why make things hard on yourself? Like, you know what I mean? Why delay stuff? And there is no such thing as blockages. Like, I haven't believed in blockages in years. Like, but do I feel like there's things that can be delayed? Yeah. I believe in delays, but I don't believe in blockages. Like, I remember someone saying, like, this was like a few years ago, your higher self may want something different. Like, first of all, you are your higher self, because as soon as you could decide you're your higher self right now. There's no higher self outside of you. Like, I don't fucking get that. Wait, what app? You just gotta be strong. Yo, I'm gonna tell you something. It's either like, sometimes I'll be like, girl, are you gonna be fucking weak or what? Yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah. Yo, that's funny. I get what you're saying. Though, Jasmine, because I feel like me too. That's why sometimes I just don't. I'm like, nah. Because true, as you sit there, you just be like, fuck it, let me get a triple shot of tequila. Like, fuck it, I'm here. Might as well. Yeah, don't even be needing it. Right, just now you skipping the line and everything. Has anyone ever had? I used to go to this place when I used to work downtown for breakfast, and they used to have these corn muffins, and oh my god, they were the best corn muffins ever. Now, these corn muffins had corn in them. I've never had it like that, but they were so good. It was just the first time I've been into it. I was like, what the fuck is this? Thank you, Gypsy. Yeah, Tasman, it was so good. Let me just say, the first time I've been into it, and I was like, this is weird. But then I went back for more. Ooh, I never heard of that. I've never had chili, but that actually sounds good, Jess. Cinnamon rolls with cornbread? Oh, chili. I heard of that. Gypsy, I think I saw someone make that. All right, girls, I'm gonna head out. I'll be back later.